This is Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about Roger Goodell. Is he punishing the Eagles? Also, we got to talk about their schedule, and it's pretty brutal, and I will give my opinion why. Lastly, we're going to divert from the scheduling talk, and we're going to talk about Jared Verse still crying about the Eagles' loss, but let's get straight into it. All right, man. Before we hop straight into it, we got to talk about Saquon Barkley. Had a question for the Eagles fans. What game are we most excited for? Me personally, hate to say this, the Cowboys. Not because it's the Cowboys, it's just because it's the first game of the season. I just can't wait till the season kick off. And let me know in the comments what game you're excited for, or the first game you're excited for. But it's definitely that Cowboys game. You know, bringing down the banner, and it's gonna be so much hype. It's a division rival, and you see, we're gonna be talking about this all summer. So, yeah, man, I can't wait to that week 1 matchup. And also, Lane Johnson got a bold prediction. He said we're going 17-0. He said no losses is on the schedule. But we're gonna talk about the schedule. We'll get a little realistic. But before we talk about the schedule, it was a brutal schedule. Let's be honest. It is brutal. And me personally, I think Roger Goodell is punishing the Eagles over the tush push. First, he said he wasn't a fan. He doesn't like the tush push. He thought it was going to get voted out, but it did not. They did not have enough votes. And now he pushed it back for the votes to come in again to get this play banned. Now, he just like the Green Bay Packers and all these other crybabies that it is jealousy. We can do it, other teams can't. And for what I remember, or what I could remember, I think Roger Goodell is a Washington Commanders fan as well. Not trying to say he biased, because he's not supposed to be biased. But look, everything points to that. Give us the fourth hardest schedule. We the first Super Bowl winning team not to have back to back home games. We don't have back to back home games. We got a lot of these Thursday, Friday, Saturday games. And you ultimately disrespected us because we only have 5 primetime games. So you gave the Eagles 5 primetime games. You gave the Dallas 6 and Kansas City Chiefs a Super Bowl loser 7. Whereas though the Eagles are must see TV, we got the most powered offense. We got the best offensive line, the Super Bowl MVP, the best running back in the league, and you got a top 3 duo on the outside. Why would the Eagles not be must see TV? Even though I'm not going to complain about it too much because I prefer the 1 o'clock 4:25 games Eastern Standard Time. But I'm just saying, if a team gonna have the most primetime games, why not the Eagles? Kansas City don't really have no exciting offense. Yeah, they got Patrick Mahomes, but the offense not exciting to watch like that. For real, we keeping it real. It's not like Tyreek Hill over there or something. It's not that exciting to watch. They win games, but come on, man. We all seen the collapse of the Kansas City Chiefs. They was winning and winning. They just happened to hit their collapse in the Super Bowl, which benefited the Philadelphia Eagles. They was getting all these ticky-tacky calls, whereas though a lot of people thought they should have lost a couple games, which went their way. I'm just saying, he got a little biased to him. Again, we are the first Super Bowl winning team. I get it. Super Bowl winning teams come with hard schedules, but we the first Super Bowl winning team to have no back-to-back home games. Ridiculous. Yeah, he's a hater. I'm just keeping it at that. Yes, he's punishing the Eagles. But let's go over these games. I'm not going to get my record prediction yet, but let's go over it. First game of the year, you have the Dallas Cowboys, which we all knew. I think that's a win. Then you have the Kansas City Chiefs, then the Rams, then the Bucks. We can never play the Bucks in Philly. I don't know why. We can never play them in Philly. Week 5, you have the Broncos. I actually like that matchup. Then you have the Giants in New Jersey. Then you have the Vikings. So we got back-to-back away games, though. We got back-to-back away games. All right, so then you got the Giants again. I like the bye right there. That's the positive of the schedule. I like the bye at week 9. It's right in the middle. It's the sweet spot. Go through the first half of the season, reevaluate your team. You got a couple Thursdays in there, so you can get these little mini buys. So I like the buy right there. Can't front, can't lie about that. Then you play Green Bay Packers, Detroit, 2 primetime games back to back. The Cowboys right there. Then you got Chicago, Chargers. So we go to LA, right? Then we got to fly back to Philly to play. Never mind. Then you got Vegas right there, Washington, then Buffalo, then Washington. So those last couple games, you stay on the East Coast, which is not bad. But again, these back-to-back away games and these home games spread it out like that. That's punishment. That's brutal, man. Because yes, on paper, that's a 12-win, 13-win season, but I won't be surprised if it hit like 11 because all that traveling, Philly, then this city, Philly, then this city, Philly, then this city. Then you bouncing city to city, then you go Philly. That that stuff matters with them travel miles. That matters a lot. And that's why everybody was so hyped and amped to see the schedule. Because yes, we knew who we was playing at home and away, but how the schedule lines up. Like I don't even like that we play Washington 16 and 18. That should have been in the middle somewhere, whereas though the games could possibly really matter because we're talking about week 16, week 18, things can be wrapped up. Or what the NFL is hoping that things are not wrapped up. Maybe they hoping that week 18 game comes down to if you first seed or fifth seed or something like that. They hoping it come down to that, but I highly doubt it. Eagles will probably have things wrapped up by the first time we play Washington. But the second time, probably gonna be all bench players. This is terrible, horrible. So again, man, very brutal schedule, but we'll get past it. We the Philadelphia Eagles, man. But let's talk about a Rams player that just can't keep the Eagles name out his mouth. But he's saying like if he would have caught like Saquon or something like that. Remember the first play, Saquon ran it for a touchdown, whatever. He put that more on him. And what if he got to stop? Maybe the Rams are going to the NFC Championship game, but no, that probably wouldn't happen. But he just can't keep the Eagles name out his mouth. And Baldy broke down the play that Jared Verse keep crying about. And let's play this clip.
Let's take a look at this touchdown run by Saquon on 3rd and 4. Eagles down 7-6 in the first quarter. That's the defensive rookie of the year, Jared Verse out of Florida State. Let's watch this play. All right, 3rd and 4, the Eagles are running in their own zone. Watch Mekhi Becton take Christian Roseboom and just knock him right out of the hole. That gives Barkley a chance to like really press the hole on Cam Kitchens, and he passes him. But here comes Jared Verse. And Jared Verse said this week that this chase, this 60-plus yard chase to get to Saquon, still keeps him up at night. What if he could have closed the gap? What if he could have gotten to Barkley and got him out of bounds before the touchdown? Maybe the Rams would have moved on to the championship round. That play, that hustle by Verse keeps him up at night. You kind of like to hear that. Although I'm not sure anybody was going to catch Saquon on that touchdown run.
Look, man, Jared Verse. All year, nobody could stop it. All year. Gotta relax. We'll see y'all, week 3 in Philadelphia. It's going to be warm. It's not going to be any snow. And I don't even see anything I did to beef up that D-line. It's going to be the same results. Saquon's going to run on y'all. Jalen Hurts is going to pick y'all team apart. That's exactly what's going to happen, man. Exactly what's going to happen. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel? Do you think Roger Goodell is punishing the Philadelphia Eagles? I think he is. I really, really do. Also, is the schedule brutal? Or I'm just overreacting? And Jared Verse, stop crying. And this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.